Hello and welcome to New Mexico Rising. My name is Dan. You know, each and every week I try to bring people from all across the country to chat with me about cool things you could do right here in New Mexico. Holiday season is upon us. We got some cool gift ideas that will blow your mind.
Short circuit, overload, and overheating. And I love the design. Look at those cute little feet.
Hey, thank you guys for sending me one of me and the cats here. That's kind of awesome for you guys. All that and more on New Mexico Rising. As we navigate the ever-evolving job market, understanding the latest trends and projections becomes crucial for job seekers and employers. From the impact of AI in the workplace to navigating the new challenges of the business cycle. Today, we have Cory Stahle, an esteemed economist from Indeed Hiring Lab. Cory has an extensive background in economics and finance and has findings from the 2024 Jobs and Hiring Trends Report. Welcome to the show, Cory. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm doing well. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, can you tell us about the new 2024 Jobs and Hiring Trends Report?
The way I like to think about it is what we did in this report is we kind of did a little bit of a reflection on what happened this year before we started kind of looking forward to next year. And I think this time last year, we were really talking about what to expect in 2023. And so really this trends report is kind of asking the question, what is it we need to do to carry forward what we've seen in the resilience in the economy and labor market in 23 into 2024? And from that, we've identified 5 different trends that we'll be watching and keeping an eye on to hopefully carry that forward. So the first one is going to be employer demand. You know, the question is, will employers continue to hire at the rates we've seen? The second one will be job seekers. Do we continue to see people come in and participate in the labor market at these kind of historically high rates? We'll also be keeping an eye on whether people are kind of changing jobs, kind of whether they're quitting jobs, continuing to kind of move and try to find promotions. Because I mean, that's obviously a good way if people are changing jobs and feeling confident. That's a good sign in the economy. We'll also, for the sake of inflation, be keeping an eye on wage growth. And I think probably at the front of a lot of people's mind, we're going to be keeping an eye on generative AI and artificial intelligence and the potential impact that those tools might have on different jobs in the labor market.
So what skills will be useful in the upcoming year and beyond that?
What we've seen is that the jobs that have kind of the highest demand, the most hiring, have been jobs that really ask for like an in-person human type element, things that generative AI is not going to be able to replace. You know, it's really, really hard to take the human out of human resources, right? And so as we talk about these generative AI tools, I think it's just important to remember that, you know, generative AI might be able to do some aspects of a job, but there are still so many human elements of a job that generative AI is not coming to take your job, you know, because it still requires many skills that cannot be done by these types of tools.
So what do these trends really mean for like employers and job seekers?
I think being cautiously optimistic, you know, again, we want to see employers continue to hire, job seekers participating in the labor market. And I think the way we're going to really know where we're at any given point throughout the year is by watching the economic data, you know, and that's where I love Indeed and the work that I do at the Hiring Lab, because we're looking at these data series, you know, every single week, every single month, and we're tracking on a really regular basis. And for anybody who's interested, they can follow along with those indicators, kind of figure out where we're at kind of in this kind of economic story at any point in time by going to hiringlab.org. And they can read about this trends report and the other economic research we're working on.
Thanks for joining me, Cory.
Thanks for having me.
You know, in a world where entertainment is at our fingertips, understanding what our kids are playing is a little more crucial than ever. And today we are joined by Aubrey Quinn, Senior Vice President, Communications and Public Affairs at the Entertainment Software Association. You know, with over 70% of kids eyeing video games as their top holiday wish, Aubrey's here to kind of guide our way. Welcome to the show, Aubrey. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for having me.
It's great to have you on here because we need a little more help with it more than ever. It's a holiday season, and you know, video games happen to be the thing that's not just the most popular gift of the year. That's all the kids talk about. So how do we get a jump on things? Because they're the experts, and I fell out of that years ago. What are they asking for this year?
You know, it's funny. I have 3 kids at my house, and of sample size 3, 100% of them want video game related gifts. But what we learned is that 72% of kids across the United States are asking for video games this holiday season, making it the most wanted item, edging out money and gift cards, clothes and accessories, even other forms of electronics like smartphones and smartwatches. And so it's really fun to see that kids are leaning into this dynamic and immersive form of entertainment.
All right, so what should parents know before they just like buy video games for the kids this holiday season?
Absolutely. So I grew up playing video games, N64, Mario Kart, GoldenEye, right? Those were staples in my teenage, early adult years. Video games have changed a lot since then. So there are two things I really want parents to understand this holiday season if they're thinking about buying a console or bringing video games into their home. First, know about age ratings. The Entertainment Software Rating Board, or ESRB, has been assigning age ratings to video games for 30 years. And now they also assign age ratings to mobile app games if your kids are playing on their smartphones or tablets. These age ratings tell you what age the games are appropriate for. They have games that are rated E for everyone, all the way up to M for mature. And so if your kids ask for a specific game, be sure to look at that ESRB age rating before you buy it. The same way you would look at the age rating for a TV show or a movie before you bought them tickets or let them watch a show. Second, virtually every device that a kid can play a video game on has parental controls. This means that parents can do 4 things. 1, they can filter games by age rating. So in my house, I have a 10-year-old. She can only play games that are rated E for everyone or E10 plus, everyone 10 and older. 2, you can manage the amount of time they spend playing and the time of day. So you can set time limits. You can change those time limits for weekends or weekdays. You can control when they play in the evenings, during school hours, using the parental controls. 3, you can block or limit in-game spending. And 4, you can block or limit in-game communication with other users. So parents who are thinking about bringing in games, I recommend you check out parental controls specific for your device and make sure you get those set up before you gift specific games this holiday season.
Aubrey, that's kind of a wealth of knowledge. I know I grew up with video games and I was looking for the M for mature when I was a kid too. So I know what they're after. Yeah, thanks for giving us that. Where can we go for more information about this and maybe keep our kids safe from getting the ones that are a little more extreme? Because the pixels that were mature when I was a kid are nothing compared to what's going on today. But yeah, where can we go for more information?
Jen, it's exactly like any other form of entertainment. Just like there are more adult movies and more adult TV shows that you don't want your little kiddos watching, there are going to be games that are really meant for mature audience. And so keep your eye on those ESRB ratings. If that's your main concern, use parental controls to ensure that they can't play games. And you can learn more information about the rating system as well as parental controls at parentaltools.org or esrb.org. All the answers parents have questions to are right there.
And also the big thing is watch where the downloadable content comes in too, because sometimes it costs a little more than you expect. So there you go. Aubrey, thanks for joining me this morning. One more time, what was the website for more information?
Parentaltools.org.
Thanks for joining me, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Happy holidays.
You know, Black Friday has come and gone, but there are plenty of gift ideas and deals still out there. And I know our friend Bethany Brown Silva can help us out with those. You know, she's the the former editor at parenting.com and a celebrated lifestyle expert. She's here to guide us, help us through the holiday shopping season with her exclusive family gift guide that she has made up herself. Welcome to the show, Bethany. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing so well. Thank you so much for having me. Yeah, I'm teaming up with a few awesome brands that make gift giving this year so much easier.
All right. Shopping season, it started. It's upon us. Where do we get started?
Well, everyone's looking for a deal, and Big Lots, one of America's largest home discount retailers, offers extreme bargains on gifts for everyone on your holiday shopping list. I absolutely love this cozy Broyhill reversible knit throw. It's a dupe for the popular Barefoot Dreams blanket that is all the rage. And you can also check out this unique gift. It's a popcorn maker that's perfect for your movie night in. And you'll also find top toy brands and save on gifts for all the kiddos, including this Barbie playset that's 32% less at Big Lots than anywhere else.
So what about the gamers in our lives? Because, you know, these kids these days, I sound like an old man saying that. These kids these days are all talking about their video games. Yeah, I'm out of it. The last game I played was like 20 years ago, and I want to know what do they like?
Well, I have two boys myself, and they're really loving the Bluey video game and the Paw Patrol World video game, which are two recently released kids video games available now on all consoles and PC. In Bluey, the video game, it faithfully recreates iconic locations from the show with up to 4 players and couch co-op. It's the perfect game for the whole family. And everyone's favorite pups have returned in the open world adventure game Paw Patrol World. You can explore Adventure Bay and beyond with up to 2 players and couch co-op, and Outright Games' biggest Paw Patrol game yet.
And you know, the holidays are usually about those warm and cozy moments where we snuggle up and eat some cookies and drink some warm milk. But you know, we all want to be stylish. What do you got for us though?
Well, Bedsure is one of my favorites. It's budget-friendly and stylish, and you can find your cozy this holiday season with Bedshure's wearable blanket hoodies. They come in Sherpa, Shaggy Sherpa, and a feather yarn poncho, available in multiple sizes and colors, and matching family sets. These hooded blankets keep you and your family snugly and warm, and I love that they have zippers. The super soft Bedsure wearable blanket hoodie is available at Bedsure store on Amazon and 20% off for Black Friday. Now, I'm a mom and a New Yorker, so, you know, I need a little bit of style, and Duluth Trading has flannel for the whole family. The brand's free swinging flannel is 100% cotton that has been double brushed for superior softness and comfort. They come in 15 different patterns and colors, and they call it free swinging for a reason too, due to its reach gussets at the underarms and the deep shoulder pleats that allow you to stretch, reach, move, and swing without any restriction.
I need that ultimate hoodie, please. All right. Do you have any? All right, get crazy. Unique gift ideas. What do you got?
All right, well, how about health and happiness? I mean, you probably know 23andMe for its DNA test that reveals where in the world your ancestors came from. What you might not know is that it has provided health reports for years. They're the only company that offers direct-to-consumer health reports authorized by the FDA. 23andMe provides personalized and actionable genetic insights on health conditions such as type 2 diabetes, celiac disease, high cholesterol, and many more.
That is awesome. That's actually really clever. Send it off to uncles and family members that, that have been wanting to do their DNA or their family tracking for a while now. Okay, cool. Well, where can we go for do you have anything else, or where can we go for all of our information on any of these ideas?
Well, for all of these family gift ideas, you can head over to my website at bethanybraun.com.
Bethany, thanks for joining me, my friend.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Looking for some savings this holiday? Then look no further than Verizon. Get Apple One, Walmart Plus, and the new Netflix Max bundle. Each bundle is only $10. Prices you can't get anywhere else.
You probably have a few subscription services you're paying for, and you could be missing out on savings offered by your carrier. With a Verizon calling plan, you can save on more than 20 subscriptions at a discounted rate, saving anywhere from $2 to $20 a month on each subscription. And when you switch to Verizon, the savings can really add up. Get the iPhone 15 Pro, iPad, and Apple Watch SE on them, and only at Verizon. Not sure if you're ready to switch? Try Verizon for 30 days. No strings attached.
All of this can be found in Verizon's new My Plan, getting you exactly what you want while you only pay for what you need.
To learn more, go to verizon.com/holidaymediahub.
You know, it is the most wonderful time of the year, which means good cheer, festive gatherings, and a fair amount of the thing we call stress. But don't worry, you can still shop, prepare, and get great gifts with ease. Today we got lifestyle expert Cory Riley here to help with her tips. Welcome to the show, Cory. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
All right. So Carrie, what's trending in the world of like gift giving this holiday? Like, what do people want?
Well, that's a good question. What do they want? So a big trend is practical gifting. We want to give gifts that the recipient will use and love. And since we all have smart devices and we're very busy running around this holiday season, these adorable but powerful chargers are perfect for anyone. It's the Ugreen Nexode RG30 and 65-watt chargers. They have 2 USB-C ports and 1 USB-A port, plus their built-in protection from short circuit, overload, and overheating. And I love the design. Look at those cute little feet. They're offering 30% off now, so snatch them up while you can.
So what tips do you guys have for like holiday spending?
Yeah. Well, it's no secret. We are all battling rising interest rates, inflation, and we don't want to let the everyday worries put a damper on a holiday gift giving, right? So shop smart is what I always say. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card is a 0 annual fee card that allows you to earn a $200 cash rewards bonus when you spend $500 in purchases in the first 3 months. Plus, earn an unlimited 2% cash rewards on everyday purchases and enjoy 0% intro APR for 15 months. So if you're shopping smart, you can get great gifts and feel more at ease when January comes and our budget resolutions kick in.
So what about the avid traveler that we have on our list?
Yes, for an out-of-the-box gift for the road tripper or car enthusiast in your life, but also something to invest in for yourself for a safe, happy trip this season. The X Ice Snow Tire is Michelin's superior winter tire. It's designed for maximum mobility and safety winter after winter. It's perfect for passenger cars and SUVs. And this tire has been developed, tested, and proven in Michelin's Nordic test centers under extreme winter driving conditions. The X Ice Snow Tire features improved snow performance and braking, stopping nearly 10 feet shorter on ice than a leading competitor. And it's long-lasting. Makes this truly a must-have for the winter traveler. I wouldn't leave home without them.
Carrie, thanks for joining me this morning. Where can we go for more information, maybe even follow you on social media?
Absolutely. So CarrieRiley.com and over on Instagram, Carrie Riley.
Well, thank you for joining me this morning, my friend.
Thank you for having me. Happy holidays.
You know, the holiday season, there is a new trend that is kind of helping out entrepreneurs. And many people are kind of shifting their holiday spending towards small business. So, are you a small business, and do you want to find a way that could help your small business kind of reap these benefits? Well, joining us now to explore the shift is Nicaila Matthews Okome, the founder of Side Hustle Pro, here to kind of give us a little insight and talk about it. Welcome to the show, Nicaila. How are you?
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing okay this morning. I'm excited to hear that small businesses is excelling, especially for the new holiday season. It's great. So why are consumers expected to see and spend a little more this year compared to last year, particularly with the small businesses, you say?
Well, according to a new study by QuickBooks, consumers are in the giving spirit. So a couple of reasons are responsible for this. So first of all, over a third of the folks we polled said that they are expecting a holiday bonus this year. So that definitely inspires shopping. And also nearly 70% started saving earlier. So some started saving as early as September. So that is all contributing to this trend.
Whoever has been starting to save early, I am jealous of you. Come on. All right. So how can small business prepare for this year's holiday season and the surge in holiday spending?
So speaking of surge, folks are going in store this year. They say that they find the best deals in store. Actually, over 61% of folks said that they find the best deals. So that means that you small businesses have to get ready. That means doing things like having extended hours, even opening on days you're not typically open. And then, of course, making it as easy as possible for people to pay you. So contactless payments, mobile payments, even having buy now, pay later options to make that flexibility for shoppers.
So why are shoppers seeking out small business versus some of the bigger retailers?
Well, I mean, it really comes down to minimizing holiday stress, whatever you can do. And respondents said that they find it way less stressful to shop small versus with a big retailer. That said, if they see a good deal or great shipping rates with a big retailer, they might reconsider shopping small. So small businesses still have to have those competitive rates and competitive deals.
All right, and you're also not just helping out someone that's trying to line their pocketbook. You're helping out like a little family. Come on, you're paying for ballet lessons a little bit for that extra dollar.
Oh.
That's what you're doing. All right, what are some of your favorite things that that you could get from small businesses?
Well, you see, I have some of my favorites here. And by the way, QuickBooks and USA Today made it really easy this year. They have a whole gift guide with awesome and unique gifts. And some of my favorites include, I love a good slipper, right? You can't miss with a slipper. This one's from Babushka, are really cozy, but also sturdy. And then for the fashionistas in my life, I love these pearl hoops. They're from Hoop Mob. It's a Black-owned business out of Detroit. So cute. And then, of course, you can't miss with a foodie item. So these sauces from Mud Sauce taste amazing, and they can go on top of anything. So those are just some of my favorites.
Those are awesome. All right. So where should small businesses go to learn more about using and getting some of the tools that help them win more customers this holiday season?
Well, small businesses can start out by checking out Intuit QuickBooks and MailChimp because they have a host of tools that will help you in all parts of your business. I use QuickBooks myself for all of my bookkeeping. So come tax time, everything is organized. And then with MailChimp, if you're a small business, making sure that you are capturing those emails. And with MailChimp, you're able to send customized emails based on that buying behavior.
Nicaila, thanks for joining me this morning.
Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for having me.
You know, as family gathers this holiday season, it is the perfect time to start making your 2024 travel plans. But with so many different ages around the table, is it even possible to plan a vacation that will make every single person happy? Maybe. According to generational experts and president of the Center of Generational Kinetics, Jason Dorsey, you can. Jason is here live from the Canopy by Hilton San Antonio Riverwalk this morning to give us some trends, talk about the survey results, and say that you may have more in common with your grandparents than you might have thought. Welcome to the show, Jason. How are you, buddy?
Thanks. I'm really glad to be with you. And yes, you may have more in common with your grandparents than you think based on the study results. So lots of exciting things to talk about.
So you're kind of an expert when it comes to looking at how different generations interact with each other. What is the secret to a successful family trip and bringing them all together?
One of the most compelling similarities we found is that every single generation said they want to travel and they want to travel more, which is exciting because it means people want to get out there. They want to have adventures, experiences, be with other people. What we found is it was so strong that 64% of all travelers said they would spend more on leisure travel. The number one thing that every generation wanted is to rest and relax. So when they think of travel, they think about the ability to rest, relax, recharge. So there's already a beautiful common thread that we can build a great trip and itinerary and experiences around. So that's the sort of thing that gets me really excited.
So what kind of trends do you expect us to see in 2024 traveling?
Yeah, well, there's a few that really stand out in the report. First is this concept of deep personalization. And what that means is individuals want to be able to personalize their trip and their experience to fit them and whatever they're interested in. So every generation wants more personalization to make the trip feel like it's just for them. What we also see is they want frictionless booking, the ability to easily make their bookings through a mobile device or on a website, which is important. And what we see is that they really care a lot about food. Food is a huge, huge thing. What we find is that, and I love this, over 80% of all the generations say that they want to know there's a great restaurant at the hotel where they're going to be staying, and they want to know that there's great regional or sort of local cuisine there.
What do you think should we be looking for that kind of appropriate for the whole family together?
Well, the best thing we've found, which seems obvious but rarely happens, is to ask each of the people going, particularly if they're different generations, what's one thing you would love to do on the trip that would really make it special or memorable to you? All
right, see the term here, sleep tourism. I have one idea what it is, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it is at all. So can you explain sleep tourism without, enlighten me, my friend.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what you're thinking about, but I can tell you what we meant in the study and why this is so exciting. You know, the number one reason every generation wanted to travel was to rest and recharge. Like we know that's the thing they want, but sleep tourism takes that even further. And what that means is people want to travel in order to have a good night's rest, to really de-stress, to feel present and centered. Some of the Hilton properties, they have a pillow menu. This is a real thing. I went and used it. They have a pillow menu where you can go pick the pillows that you want, so you don't have to take yours with you. You can use one of theirs and have it perfectly fit.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking.
See, we were connected. I just knew it.
All right, where can we go for more information and pick the perfect pillow or pick the there's a lot of alliteration there.
Yeah, absolutely. The place to go to find out all the great insights, watch great video. If you're going to be traveling with different generations, you definitely want to go to this website. It's stories.hilton.com. Or if you want to book a room or see what's available and talk about it with different generations, you can just go to hilton.com. So many great resources there for every generation. And we're just excited to help bring the different generations together through this research.
Jason Dorsey, thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
Hey, thank you for having me. Great to be with you.
Do you have that friend that you know has everything? Well, don't fret, you little drummer people. This season, there's a brand new gift idea that I know your friend who pretty much has it all. I know they don't have. Well, as of yet. So today we're joined by Dave Beret from Funko, who has a fantastic gift idea that will make you a gift-giving superhero. Welcome to the show, Dave. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
I'm excited about this because, like, you guys have kind of changed the way of gift-giving for fans of our major collectors of these. And here it is. It is the Funko Pop yourself. And hey, thank you guys for sending me one of me and the cats here. That's kind of awesome for you guys.
Yeah, it's great. We're super excited about this. We're excited about what it means for our portfolio. As you know, we're in the business of connecting fans to fandoms, but the number one thing that fans have asked us for is how can I become a pop myself and to step into that moment. So we're excited about that. We're excited about the gift giving aspect of this, being able to connect fans to loved ones. It's just a very personal space. It's a privilege for Funko to be a part of.
And it's a really easy thing to do. It only takes about 15, 20 minutes, if that, if you're extremely picky, designing the Funko Pop character. Can you tell us about the process and what kind of like got you there? Because I know, yeah, you're right. A lot of fans and cosplayers out there were like, I want to be a Funko.
Yeah, it's, I mean, we really put a lot of time into the experience. It's all you have to do is go to Funko.com. You're brought into a 3D builder where you get to just go through the steps. You pick your hairstyle, your skin tone, your fashion, your interest, which are accessories you hold in your hands. You can add a pet. You can change throughout the process and try different options and ultimately get to a place where you put your name on the box and we ship it to you. So it's a very intuitive process. It depends how picky you are. It probably takes about 10 minutes to complete, but we're excited on how it's resonated with fans.
I really like the fact that I was able to add both of the cats that are in the studio. Like all of our little studio cats get to hang out and actually be commemorated as part of the Funko thing. So, hey, thank you guys for that. One more time, where can we go for more information on how to design these for our friends and get these for that person that we love?
Yeah, just go to Funko.com. It's pretty easy to navigate on through. I
was showing a friend of mine this, and she's a mother of 3, and she was like, how much are those? And I thought, when I looked it up, I thought it was going to be fairly expensive, and I was like, they're $30 a piece. And she's like, really? I'm getting it for all my kids. So not to spoil it here if the kids are watching, but yeah, it's something that is really inexpensive and really kind of a cool custom gift that would really surprise somebody. So thanks, Dave, for that. One more time, where can we go for more information and get that customized?
Yeah, just go to Funko.com and it's easy to navigate into the builder.
Dave, thanks for joining me this morning, my friend.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having me.
And that's it for the show this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We'll see you next week, all right here on New Mexico Rising.